Hi friends, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to our phonemic awareness lesson for today. Today for your lesson, you will need a pencil and some crayons, and also your how many syllables activity sheet that's in your packet for today. So go ahead and pause the video and grab the materials that you need. All right, friends, welcome back. Today we're going to practice working on our learning target that says, I can identify the number of syllables in words. That means that you're able to tell the number of parts that make up a word. You've done this before with Miss Hall, and you've also practiced doing this in other ways by hearing how many syllables and producing them in words. It's just been a little bit of time. So there are 3 strategies that help us identify or hear how many syllables are in words. Syllables are parts of words. So just like our body has parts, words have parts. And our arms, our legs, our head, our neck, our chest, all of those different things are parts that make up our whole body, right? So words have parts too, that when they're put together, they make up the whole word. And the strategies that we use to help us as readers identify those parts are several. First, we've practiced clapping them out. So, for example, in the word, this is a big one, in the word pumpkin, there are how many syllables? Pumpkin. How many times did I clap? 2. Can you clap that out with me? Ready? Pumpkin. Good. There are 2 syllables. We clap 2 times. We can also use a strategy where we put our hand under our chin, and however many times our chin pushes our hands down, that's how many syllables are in that word. So for example, in the word pumpkin, how many times was my hand pushed down? Pumpkin. 2 times. Pumpkin. Can you try that with me? Pumpkin. Good. 2 times. Now let's use our fingers. Ready? Pumpkin. There are 2 syllables in the word pumpkin, 2 parts that make up that whole word. So there is a word pumpkin on your activity sheet. So what I want you to do down at the bottom, since we just used that as an example, we're going to frame and color the number 2 to show that there are 2 syllables in that word. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to go back and do each one together. So I want you to stay with me because we're going to switch up the strategies that we're using to identify the syllables for each. So I want you to touch your first picture and I want you to say acorn. Acorn. This is an acorn. Good. So let's clap out the number of syllables in the word acorn. Ready? Acorn. How many syllables? 2. We clapped 2 times. So I want you to frame and color your number 2. If you need to pause the video to give yourself more time to do it, you can do that. Or if you're ready, go ahead and move on with us. Let's touch our next picture. This is leaf. Very good. Let's use our chin strategy to identify the number of syllables in the word leaf. Ready? Leaf. How many times did we push our hand down? Leaf. 1 time. So we're going to frame and color our first box, the number 1. Okay, the next one is apples. Touch your picture, say apples. Good. Let's use our fingers to identify how many syllables are in apples. Ready? Apples. Again, apples. 2. Very good. So we're going to frame and color the number 2. Okay. Now let's go over to the next picture. This is scarecrow. Touch your picture and say scarecrow. Good. Let's clap out the word scarecrow. Scarecrow. How many times do we clap? 2. How many syllables? 2. So we're going to frame and color the number 2 to show that 2 parts, 2 syllables make up that word. Okay. Now go over and touch your next picture. This is crow. What is it? Crow. Good job. Let's use our chin to push down our hand to see how many syllables are in the word crow. Crow. How many times did our hand go down? 1. So how many syllables are in the word? 1. Good job. So let's frame and color the number 1. All right, touch your next picture. This picture is sunflower. Sunflower. Let's use our fingers to figure out how many syllables are in the word sunflower. Ready? Sunflower. Sunflower. How many syllables? 3. That is my favorite type of flower. I love sunflowers. We're going to color the number 3. Alrighty, row. Let's go down. We're going to skip pumpkin and go to cat. Touch the picture and say cat. Good. Let's clap out the word cat. Ready? Cat. Ooh, how many syllables did you hear in that word? Cat. 1. We clapped 1 time. Good job. So we're going to frame and color the number 1. Okie dokie. On to our last one. So the last picture is squirrel. Touch your picture and say squirrel. Very good job. So let's clap out the word squirrel. Ready? Squirrel. Very good. How many times do we clap? 1 time. So how many syllables are in the word squirrel? 1 syllable. It's a long word made out of a lot of letters, but there's only 1 part in the word, 1 syllable. Excelente. That means excellent in Spanish. Muy bien, which means very good. All right. Great job today, friends. Give yourself a roller coaster cheer. Ready? Click, click, click. Woo! Excelente. All right. I will see you guys again tomorrow for your next phonemic awareness lesson.